Well, a controversial historical marker on the campus of Texas State University has been vandalized. It pays tribute to Confederate President Jefferson Davis.
Well, university leaders agreed to remove it months ago. They say doing so is easier said than done. KXAN's Amanda Brandeis shows us what will happen next.
While you can try to paint over history, you can't erase what happened in the past.
You haven't changed the history. You haven't changed what he did. It's a coward's way of trying to make a statement.
Controversy over the marker lies within the name etched on top, who some believe is only a reminder of our country's racist past. But students say a can of spray paint isn't the answer.
It's not productive. It's counterproductive to what you really want to happen.
I know it has to go somewhere. It can't go in the trash. That doesn't work.
The Hays County Historical Commission is already committed to relocating the monument for the university and says they're still committed to that promise.
Because it's history, good, bad, indifferent. It's our history. It's what made us.
But removing it is harder than you may think. The marker actually sits on a TxDOT right-of-way, and the campus is still waiting on approval to remove it. Once the graffiti is cleaned off, the Historical Commission says they're looking to put it in a public cemetery.
Acknowledging that this person had its moment, this happened, that doesn't mean it's going to happen again, and it doesn't mean that you shouldn't learn from it. But that doesn't mean you can just wipe it out.
Amanda Brandeis, KXAN News.
Now, we reached out to TxDOT to see where they are in the process of removing that marker and moving it. They say they'll get back to us soon.
And today we learned moving historical markers is not easy. TxDOT officials are required by federal and state law to get approval from the Texas Historical Commission, and that can be a lengthy process. They have to apply in writing with plans, maps, and an explanation about why the marker needs to be moved. TxDOT officials say they typically get approval if a historical marker is moved close to its original location. Earlier this month, we told you a Texas court upheld the order to relocate a Confederate statue on the University of Texas campus. The announcement was first made last summer by UT President Greg Fenves. The Sons of Confederate Veterans filed a lawsuit to keep the statue in plain sight, but that suit was rejected. The Jefferson Davis statue will go up at the Briscoe Center for American History sometime this year.